Hey guys, Vass from X-Force again with
Scott from X-Force.
and today we've got some new stuff that just came out fresh off the boat, so to speak.
Yep.
And it's not our stuff yet. We might bring it in from our good friends at Tack Edge, the new SLR Metal SLR gel blasters.
It's the SLR as in SLR Rifle Works.
Yep.
So,
Well, we've had SLRs now for a number of years. We all know the, what were they, the STD, SLR, and the GIN something or other.
when you do say SLR though, some people still go back to 1980s defence.
Yeah.
So,
But in gel ball, all the gel ballers knew the SLRs that we originally had, and they were a great blaster.
yeah.
Still are
Still
probably one of the better blasters out there. But now we are treated to full metal, properly licensed
Yeah.
SLRs. So SLR Rifle Works is a company out of America, and they did some pretty sweet looking M4s.
Bit weird when we first saw them, just the aesthetics on the receiver, but I think the more they're out now, people
Have grown to them,
are,
and
yeah.
they kind of got a little bit of a, it's kind of taking the M4 receiver and, making it look a bit more cooler, a bit more futuristic,
Yeah.
and I don't know, just add a bit more character to it. I'm sure some like the original, some do like the SLR, and I know a lot of people do like the SLRs. When they see it, it's like, oh, that's cool. So having the metal stuff with all proper writing and all the SLR bits on it,
Proper branding,
proper branding, got
tactics.
dynamic tactic logos on the grip and on the stock, SLR receivers, hand stop, whatever your receiver, your hand guard, and everything, even the little flash hider, muzzle brake, that's got it's a little SLR one. Very nice touch indeed. I think I saw one. I'm sure I saw one. Might have been that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, EMG. Yeah, boy. So EMG is what was DMG again? The Vike Manufacturing Group. So the Vike and a few other manufacturers obviously got together and they make some pretty cool stuff. Anything that you see EMG is pretty, top of the range.
Anything with official licensing and branding as well, because it's got to be that level up.
Quality.
It's like the SAI stuff. Anything that is that license, you're getting a very mint and crisp
Product.
replica. Yeah.
So, very, very nice to see. I mean, I know we go over this again, another M4, but the SLR is another M4, but it's not just another M4. It's, I keep saying, it's a HSV of M4.
Well, even like just the nylon ones. I know Aaron from my shop froths over it. And there's a lot of people who've done really cool looking builds. It's that slight little twist. There's a little, having a forward bolt assist, but then just the aesthetics of it is a slightly different twist. So, yeah,
It's nice, certainly. So, I can't tell you, I haven't even had a look. I probably should have looked on the website. If this is all, I don't think we've got all of them, but we've got them, we've got a few different ones here. So,
doing research on homework's not really our style.
no, we don't do homework. Man, I was terrible at school as it was. Homework was not my strong.
I'm home, I'm playing Beverly.
That's it. It was video games and, watching TV and whatever else. So we've got the long, which is our 9.7 with M-lock handguard, which is nice because there's more and more M-lock stuff coming out.
It's a bit lighter than a straight quad Picatinny, which is cool. And we do have not the licensed, branded SLR Picatinny, but we do have M-lock mounts as well. So if you go, I really want to add a PEC box or a torch, we got the rail so you can mount it still.
The cool thing is though, even though like this thing's full metal, obviously except your stock and your grip, your mag's metal, everything's metal, but it's actually quite light. Like it's not a heavy, full metal blaster. And having an M-lock handguard is also very comfortable. It's nice and round, doesn't get those sharp edges like you do on the Picatinny. But if you want those extra Picatinny bits, we've got plenty of Picatinny rails that have the M-lock. So, like I said, we've got our 9.7, then we've got our 6.7.
Yep.
And down at the other end, the skies, we've got a
4.25.
4.25. So very short. As much as I do like it, I do like the look of it. Not my style. I do feel like they're too short for my liking. I prefer the length of these. That's why I kind of put them down my side.
Yep. I actually like this one just because of how it extends. It's easy to transport, but I've always been a fan of that kind of stock. So
yeah,
that's nice and small. Keeps the weight close. One of the little aesthetics details you may notice is on your dust cover is actually the American flag.
Oh wow. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Nice touch. On your SLR. So these are done, licensed by SLR. I believe they're done by SEMA. So all your SEMA mags, if you got SEMA mags out there, guys, and I'm sure there's plenty of blokes out there with some SEMA blasters, your mags will work. But I'm quite sure just SEMA mags because they're not interchangeable with Gen 8. No. So SEMA mags.
SEMA do a great metal box as well. So SEMA do have some really nice products, but this would be like the flagship kind of top tier range for it.
That's it. So non-functional. What else have we got? We've got ambidextrous fire select, which is a cool little touch if you're a lefty.
I like the locking pin for your gearbox.
Oh yeah.
Anytime I can cut out a variable, I'd much rather have it. I have it on mine anyway, so it's one less thing I have to buy.
I still find it weird. So yeah, look, I mean, when I talk about quality blasters and all the stuff that's been coming out in the last 2 years or so, we're getting, I guess, to the point where we're getting most of the good stuff that you can see in airsoft.
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard because a lot of guys, a lot of guys do come up and say, oh, guys, we love your honesty in your videos. And now it's hard to say, oh, we're really excited about this because these are the best.
We're honest because we're lazy.
Yeah. But I don't want you guys coming back and telling me, hey man, you told me this was good and it's crap. These, and a lot of the stuff that's been coming out have been, as good as it gets, I guess. And, we might get better. We might get stuff that's finished off better or something else that's, CNC'd or whatever. And I mean, even with this, I'm guessing, you've got a full CNC hand guards. I presume that'd be CNC. Like a lot of this, it's all top quality parts now. You're not talking about, stuff that's sort of, nylon this and nylon that and a little bit of metal here. These things just, solid.
They feel nice and sturdy too.
But not only that, like, I know when we got the first time, we started getting the wells and some of that stuff. The finish of some of the blasters, you could sort of sit there and like, it's not quite finished off. These things are, they're just nice, right? You know, right off the bat. Everything about it, you know. I mean, the rubber on the back of the stock is just really nice.
Yeah.
The finish of the stocks is just, you know, you've got all the branding and, you know, I mean, I really can't sort of say, look, I don't really like it. The only thing I will say, I do get excited, I do like them, but I don't necessarily like them for play, and that's metal mags. And this is just me. You know, a lot of guys come in, I want a metal mag because they want to feel like, hey, this is metal, it's all metal, right? But metal mags, you got to be careful with metal mags, and I'm not one of those people to be careful.
Yeah.
I'm not careful at all, and I mean it. I'm just lazy that way. You know, don't hold it against me. But I like something that's just, I don't have to worry about it.
It's robust.
Robust.
Reliable.
Give me a good solid nylon mag most of the time. Why? Because if I pour a whole heap of water with my gels in it,
Which you do sometimes.
which I do quite a few times because I do check sometimes, but I'm forgetful as well.
Most of the
So most of the times, thanks.
You're welcome. You heard it here first.
Yeah. No, we'll chat. We'll talk about his pay after.
He'll chat, I'll nod.
I still prefer a nylon mag, but nothing wrong with metal. Don't get me wrong. Nothing wrong with metal. Just it takes a little bit more maintenance and care. You know, if you're the guy that's sort of careful with his stuff and cares a lot more, mate, go for your life because you know they're light enough and they do sound a bit better when you put them in than a nylon mag. You know.
Yeah.
They have a bit more of that clean.
I prefer nylon just because I always think water, I don't know how well, I don't expect mags when I get them, so if there's a bit of missing paint, my mind goes, it's going to induce rust. Still dry your mags out, drain your balls as much as you can.
Dry balls. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
eye contact helps for that. Store your mags upside down, so at least any gels that are still in there, wash can actually go and move away from your motor. That way you're not going to rush the mag motor out as well, which I have seen a fair bit. Yeah, dual wielding again.
Dual wielding these bad boys. Yeah, I couldn't help it. They were just sitting there looking at me. They were like, come on, man. Dual wield this.
Do it. You know you want to.
You know you want it.
You want to do it, you're scared.
Anyway, so very cool, guys. I'm going to bring you a bit closer to show you some of the actual
fine
details. And then we'll go shoot a couple or one or two and see how they perform.
Do a short and a long.
You know, I've said it, awesome blaster. Always loved the SLR. Now we've got full metal. Doesn't get much better than that. Full metal gearbox, V2 gearbox, full metal gears. You know, it doesn't have all the bells and whistles like a MOSFET, as far as I know.
We've got optical.
But
anyway.
Yeah, we do have, if you want to go that way. For me, I always prefer less. Less is more in some ways. Less is more better performance in maybe in some departments, but it gives me a longer, more reliable, a longer enduring, more reliable blaster, and I prefer less trouble because I'm too lazy to bother with them. I'm not one of those guys that's going to sit there and service stuff and whatever. So give me something where I can just pick up, go play, put it down, and that's it. She's good to go next time I come around to it.
I've got staff that serves my staff.
Yeah, true that. We do too, but I'm...
Thanks to you, Ray. I'm bringing you a couple more honey badgers too.
All right, let me bring these boys a bit closer.
While he's doing that, one of the other things I just noticed, underneath your handguard, it's actually got engraved onto it, 7 to 8mm gel blaster.
Yeah, I did see that actually. Forgot to point it out, but we'll have a nice look at that. Alright, let's start from this side. So this is our 9.7. So you got that nice long handguard. There's that nice muzzle, SLR muzzle brake. Set SLR on that hand stop. SLR handguard.
Fine little details, really nice.
And that receiver. So about that one, it's got a bit scratched. I think a few people got a little bit too carried away with it. But look at all that. Cool branding over on your grip
Stops
there.
and grips.
And stock. Beautiful. Going to that black.
At least you can actually see more that the black one's actually black and grey. So,
Yeah, so
it's not just the weird lighting.
So
Yeah.
black and grey upper receiver. So it is a little bit different. Some will, some won't. There's that
American flag.
American flag, man.
Flip it up so you can see that 7.8 mil.
Ah, yeah. There it goes. Underneath there, let's turn that around. 7.8 mil gel blaster. Awesome stuff. Nice. Nice touch. Alright, this is, strangely enough, this is one of my favourite. This cam job is actually quite nice. I do like it. It's strangely enough, as I said, I do like it because I'm not
Usually red and
necessarily-
black.
Yeah, I normally prefer a red and black. It's a bit more simple, but I do like that. That's quite a nice cam job. Even look at that, even dynamic effect on the inside. You have your dust cover. The dust cover with the American flag, that is cool. That is a nice touch indeed.
The camming's done really well on it as well. There's
Very,
no
very
obvious
nice detail,
misses.
yeah. Quality, indeed. There's that EMG logo. Beautiful. All right. Come to our short. Oop, hold on.
Well, the multicam was 6.7. The next, this black one's 6.7, and then the 10 6.7.
Oh, the black. Can really see all the.
The pure black's probably one of the nicest.
Yeah. That's mint. Some jelly ball goodness.
Jelly ball.
Okay.
It's definitely coming up. The flat trigger's really nice. I've never been a pure flat trigger fan, but this one does feel pretty tidy.
Alright, and this is our shorty, the 425. Look at that, how cute that little handguard is. God forbid you got a big hand.
Got to get one and I'll strap grip it. Just hold it just near the ammo.
Alright, that's a telescopic stock. Yeah, nice.
It actually extends out further than the other ones too.
Yeah. Does get a bit longer than your standard buffer chip stock. Beautiful. Alright, let's go shoot this stuff. Hey guys, back at our range here with the metal SLRs. So, I'm gonna go with the shorty first. Because I don't know, I'm kind of, like I said, kind of like this color. This cam was really growing on me. I'm not too fond of the size because I feel like it's a bit too short for me. But I'm digging this this camo for sure. Alright, so I'll crack a couple. Oh yeah, accuracy is pretty good. I'm even hitting the white dot in the middle. That's bullseye, baby. So let's crank it up on auto a bit. Pretty good. Accuracy, yeah,
Surprising.
surprisingly good. Especially a little shorty like that, you know, sometimes you do get them kind of, so. couple on auto there. Let's those numbers just don't lie. That's spot on. Look at that.
Nice.
I mean, it says average of 323. Well, yeah, it's really,
Yeah.
that's right on the money.
Not too bad of a spread from your min to your max as well.
Nah. Very, very nice. Very nice. I am impressed. Well done, SLR. Oh yeah, the little mini. Alright, so now I should point out these do retail for around $650, so they're definitely a step up from the old SLRs, but they certainly step up in quality. Alright.
Sealer box primes.
Yeah. So primer and oh yeah. Let's shoot a couple in. I felt the shorter one was a bit more accurate than this one. Okay, so having a longer barrel normally will give you a higher FPS. So. Couple of quick ones. We won't waste too much of your time, but I think those numbers speak for themselves again. It's probably a low one in there.
Yeah.
But I think 340,
Yeah.
343
The average.
would definitely be the way to go. So, 323, 343. That is awesome numbers. With the shorter, you could go and play in most fields. The other one, you could sort of bring it down with some smaller gels, but that is pretty awesome stuff out of the box. So, again, great work, SEMA and SLR with these great looking blasters. The old SLR now in full metal. You know, what most of the M4 fans would have always wanted. Alright, thanks for watching guys, hopefully that helps. Again, thanks for our friends at Tac Edge for supplying some goodies for us to play with. Remember, stop and think. Put those guys in the bag. We got plenty of them, just like these. 45 bucks, easy does it. We got cheap, we got expensive ones. Make sure you guys do the right thing. Let's keep this hobby going, and I'll see you guys next time with some more good stuff. Take care.